Hi, this session is brought to you by Intensys, Building Bridges in Software. My name is Ralph. I'll introduce the solution Enterprise Software Management, or ESM, for SAP. Why would you listen in to this 10-minute webinar? Stay on and experience the following benefits. A powerful SAP-certified process engine to run your change and release management. This mitigates project risks drastically by letting IT teams collaborate productively via automated workflows in any SAP implementations, upgrades, and business-as-usual maintenance. Results in compliance and readiness for audit exercises via authorization concepts, separation of duty featured approvals, and cross-system changelogs. Causes a stable system landscape for the business users through well-planned release cycles and top-code quality. Instantly ready for use with the fast lane package and customizable to your specific organizational needs. The only solution in the market with an impact analysis avoiding costly errors at an early stage. I'll introduce the solution Enterprise Software Management, or ESM for SAP, via a before-after type of comparison. By the way, ESM is relevant for all SAP customers, regardless of size and industry. The story is all about the SAP system landscape. Here, the classic three-tier lane of development, quality assurance, and production. Add in more tiers if you need to. Such a landscape has multiple dimensions. The maintenance cycle for support packages, a dimension for multiple projects, a fresh implementation, a second wave, an upgrade, or an enhancement spec to activate new functionality. Lastly, you might have a dimension of multiple systems: ERP, CRM, SCM, SRM, PLM, and other SAP or non-SAP products. Now, on the left-hand side, the before reality. IT service teams like developers, functional consultants, basis administrators and their managers, as well as other project like test manager and testers like business users. There are release and deployment teams as well. All these personas are involved. Just to be clear about the diversity of roles. While project activities take place, how do all these people collaborate? These complexities are managed via spreadsheets, emails, chats, mobile phones, and apps. It requires strict discipline and integrity of the team members. Generally speaking, if I'm new to the team, I'm less effective. Who you know makes a difference in an informal network. Here are some examples about the realities to manage an SAP system landscape. Say, I'm a developer. If my developer colleagues happen to work on the same sales order object, I'm concerned that my coding could be overwritten by a spreadsheet-managed transport order. If we got time constraints in this project, I might skip my code quality checks, or perhaps I have a I don't make mistakes attitude. As a release and deployment manager, I'm concerned about deployments of all related changes into the productive environment, not only from the technical angle, but also in the context with defined dates and schedule for releases. How to bundle an emergency when the productive system got a missing currency. Handle confirmation cannot be produced. Let's get into the production immediately. Someone has to document it later and inform the system owners to be transparent and compliant. Will that really happen? Talking about compliance. Is everything documented? Are we ready for the annual audit by externals? Now I stop here with the examples. I'm sure you get it at this point. Let's acknowledge that the procedure has got flaws, clearly. Now, when it comes to production issues, it usually gets costly. To ensure workable software management, the process layer is missing. It's the ITIL process layer. I'll come to that in a bit. Let's move to the right-hand side. The possibility, the after situation. First of all, what is ITIL? ITIL, the Information Technology Infrastructure Library, is a set of practices for IT service management that focuses on aligning IT services with the needs of business. ESM for SAP puts ITIL into practice. ESM is a process engine. Here, the change processes get streamlined across multiple dimensions: maintenance, multiple projects, and products. On the way there, they get optimized, packaged, and distributed. They are either pushed into production continuously or in phases, or bundled in releases. Do you notice the emergency lane below, meant for speedy action? Let's get a look and feel about ESM. Here's my work list. Complex business teams require clear work lists and strong and transparent planning. Here's a process I'm working on. See the total change process steps on top. Here is a powerful transport management to guide the actual transports of coding and customizing through the landscape. While you assign, release, and deploy, you use the optimizer tool to check for criticalities. Here is to ensure coding quality via inclusion of SAP's built-in code inspector. You can even check whether custom coding is ready for HANA to prepare for future use. Here is how we upload supporting documentation. Finally, I won't do this important task only sporadically, partially, or just before major software updates. Here is an approval. Depending on the process, the approval step is where it deems fit. For example, if a normal change process has got an approval after validation, the emergency lane has the approval after making changes in production. That increases the critical speed in this case, while still staying in compliance. By the way, we realize the separation of duty feature. The two-man rule is a compliance principle that all access and actions requires the presence of two authorized people. It is important to note that processes and details are configurable to your own organizational needs. For example, put your approvals exactly where you want them to be. ESM Suite creates transparency. Changes are traceable, they are logged cross-system. You define KPIs, measures team performance, and identify bottlenecks, all in role-specific dashboards. Here is such a log. Now your organization is ready for compliance exercises anytime. Talking about compliance, I mentioned this emergency path for fast production updates. It's not only fast, it's also compliant. And one more fact in the context of compliance. If you outsource development services, you will love that one. ESM Suite has got a feature to import third-party transports. While upholding compliance, it saves you the time of managing the complex technical details. So, finally, IT teams can collaborate over this powerful process engine effectively, productively. How does the ESM Suite fit into your landscape? Firstly, it resides on a certified NetWeaver platform. Secondly, it integrates with Solution Manager. ESM Suite is a complementary offering. It works like a charm, but is simpler. Lastly, these ITIL processes can extend outside ESM. We prototyped a REST API that can integrate ESM with, for example, your ticket system. Also, we got a specific API for ServiceNow customers in our roadmap. Again, ESM fits in complementary to those services. Let me conclude. I introduced a powerful SAP-certified process engine, ESM. It mitigates project risks drastically. IT teams collaborate productively. ESM causes a stable system landscape, instantly ready for use and customizable. It's all about compliance, compliance, compliance. Last but not least, ESM is the only solution in the market with an impact analysis. No wonder that it received an Innovation Award in Germany. It was also positively quoted by experts from universities and industries along, being the industrialization of IT. One of our prominent customers is Bosch. They got a huge SAP landscape to manage. Last but not least, I want to introduce our product principal, Solutive, from Germany. Intensys is proud to be the exclusive distributor. So, when will you start? Visit us at Intensys.